Hey guys, Sanju here, and here we have the SD Sazabi, the newer one. Let's review this guy. Haha. Okay, this guy is super awesome. Take a look around. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, 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 burr. And ta-da. Okay, let's just get into the articulation. And for the head, there isn't really much like if you push the head all the way down, but if you do pull the head up a little bit because it's on that little gourd type polycap thing, you can actually raise it a little bit, so it gives it a little bit more movement, and I think you can go all the way around. But it's basically, let's see if you can see that. Well, I can take it off there, so it's really far out already, and it's being hindered by everything, especially the bit pods. Alright, and let's just take a look on the arms so you get the head out of the way. The arms go all the way around. They go forward a little bit, but it's a lot of armor, so it goes forward. And has a little bit of wiggle on these, I don't know what to call it, guards, armor guards, and it swivels a little bit forward and back. And as for the arm, they go forward, they go back almost about the same way. They swivel at the ball joint, and then that's it. And then the hand all the way around. There you go. Okay, as for the waist, no waist articulation unless you pop them up a little bit, which looks kind of weird because there's a big gap. So no dynamic poses for this guy, unfortunately. And as for the legs, let's see, if they're standing like this, they go out this far, this way. Okay, quit moving around. Alright, that far, goes in that far, back that far, and forward that far. So once again, a lot of armor restrictions, and I don't really like how they designed the feet. I'll just take it off, but it's only meant to stand in one position, and if you try to do more of an action pose, the foot will pop out, or it'll pop out of the polycap. Not so good. See, you got one of those angled slots here, and then when you put it in, and if you tilt it too much, it just pops right out. So, it's kind of a statue in a way, but it stands all nice, looking pretty cool. Okay, and you got the backpack. These guys don't move at all since they're on kind of like a straight ball joint type deal, and all it does is that. And if I take off the head for a sec, okay, these guys go all the way that far, and it goes up pretty far, but you're not gonna get that range because of the head, and it goes down that far. Alright, so let's just pop his head back on. And you get the sand on the side, and we'll go into the accessories. Okay, you got his weapon. It's like a shotgun rifle type deal. In the master grade, you get the cock the shotgun, and you can take off the ammo pack. This one's just a single piece, so Still has all the details in it though, which is pretty cool. And it just fits right into his hand, like so. You can stand there again. Let's see what's next. You get his shield, which is pretty cool. It's 2 colors. And then it's just a straight peg in. But this is my only gripe. As you can see, if you guys could see that, oh, I'll just take that off. This thing is going to be in the way of putting the shield in. Even this shoulder piece is going to be in the way because the hole is so high up. But in the manual, they tell you to swing the arm out like this, which will look weird, and then you pop in the shield and you get kind of like this kind of thing going on. But if you go on the side, it's gonna be really weird. So for all the modders out there, do it. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fix it so he can at least have the shield when he's holding it like this. Everything gets in the way. Alright, you stand there, you get your shield. And for the last weapon, or not last, but accessory, whatever, you get a B-Max with the effect part, which is yellow. And it just goes in. Which way is it? Do I have it right? Nope, it's this way. Okay, there it is. So it's pretty easy to put in. And it just stores into his hand quite well. Like that. And I've noticed that the Sazabi's hands are actually a little bit bigger than other SDs. So you can't get this weapon in other SD's hands. Or at least in the older ones. Which is kind of disappointing. And you can also store the axe, or at least part of the axe without the effect part, behind the shield. Psst. There you go. You can also have the effect part on it, but it just looks kind of weird. Let's see. I'll do that. So this way. There you go. So you get all this action going on. Doesn't look as good as the Sinanju, but it's still pretty cool. Looks like you're shooting those little missiles that are inside. Alright. And last but not least, we have the effect parts for the bits. And let's just get him over here. Can't do it without taking off his head. You take off one of these guys. Pull this guy out. Alright. You're going to take off all the bits, which are just one single piece. Pop this back in. And you just stick it into the, let's see, any one of these. So it's like that. Pop this guy back in. Pop the head back in. Doop. And here you have all the 3 bits flying about. There it is. Looks pretty nice. And you only get 3 of these, so if you want the whole like pack to be all blasting about, you're gonna have to get another kit, unfortunately. Yep. So I give this guy 2 thumbs up because he's super awesome, super cool. He's pretty awesome, especially standing next to his big brother, which sneak peek. I'll actually get him over here. Give me 1 sec. Here he is. And here's his bro. There you go. Pretty cool. So, here's my review of the SD Sazabi, the newer one. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. The newer one. And did I forget anything? Oh, yeah. I did forget. So, as for the head, you can... I forgot how to do this. I think you pop out the front of the head, or this piece, if I could get it. Come on, come off. There we go. And you can actually rotate his mono eye, which is pretty cool. And there's a lot of details in it, so if you guys paint it up, make it look all nice. Without paint, still pretty cool looking. And all you do is just move it over, pop that front headpiece back in, and then he's looking that way. Alright, so again, this is the review for the SD Sazabi, and Sanjui out.